Hello, I'm Philip Stoughton. I'm here at Productronica 2017 on the Scoop Studio, and I'm joined by Henk from MEC. Henk, great to see you again. Thanks for popping by.
Welcome.
What's new with MEC? What have you got on the booth this week?
Well, we have on the booth obviously the THT solutions. We have a new machine that inspects top and bottom at the same time. We really see that THT is now taking off. Manufacturers don't allow anymore for human inspection in THT, those risky areas for high power components. There's more electrification in the automotive world, anywhere actually, solar. So there's more and more pressure on THT, so we see that demand is growing. So and people recognize our solutions and the modular solutions, so we see a nice trend to actually protocolize this whole THT process from top and bottom at the same time.
Okay.
So that's
Yeah, that's it, and that's important. And is that an area that you feel the other inspection companies have kind of ignored a little bit? Is that where you have a little bit of a market advantage?
Ignored? I don't know. It's definitely an area where we are active in for a large number of years, but we see now an increasing demand, and with more customized solutions. We are able to offer those, and it seems to work. So whether our others have still prioritizing on the SMD world, which is obvious. The cost per inspection on THT is relatively huge. If you have just 15 THT joints to inspect on the PCB versus 1,000 components on SMT, that's per inspection. That's a huge difference. So it's difficult to justify the return on investment on THT, but we really see that people realize that you can't afford mistakes there.
Yeah. So, yeah. And if you look at areas like the automotive industry, they're not allowing rework anymore, so you have to get it right first time. The system you have, does it provide feedback to other processes to improve the process, or is it just go no go?
It has full MES interfacing, so yes, it slides into the normal production lines as well. So, but it's often still manual insertion. So the real feedback is to the operator, so via repair station. So yeah, it's still difficult to connect a human being to an interface, but yeah,
yeah. We haven't come up with a standard for that yet. And when you're keeping that data, does that provide that 100% traceability that people are looking?
Yeah, that's the whole idea, to have full traceability of everything, including what is repaired and what has been done on the actual board. So that is
Okay.
And no touching. You don't like actually with those heavy THT PCBs to verify them under a microscope and to let people carry around with heavy stuff with the risk of damage. So everything is preferably to be done on the repair station. So you see the images in 3D, so that you don't actually have to physically to be near the PCB when you start classifying them.
And when you're using that in conjunction with other solutions, is there the ability to produce a hybrid solution where you can use one machine to inspect the SMT, one to inspect the THT, or is it possible to get both at the same time?
The technology basically is similar. So we can use SMD also. We can use the same machine for SMD, but as it is a totally different part of the process, the combination of it is technically no problem, but in the customer's process is an issue. So in the SMD world, you gradually introducing me to that. We have also something new. You know, the big trouble in AOI is making your programs, debugging them, and actually trying to get the right strategy, for example, for solder joint inspection. If you make a program on an AOI machine or I do it, we have different results. Even if one programmer makes an AOI program on Monday and he programs the same board on Friday, he gets probably different results because he has chosen a different inspection strategy. So now we have a new M1 machine on the market that is actually targeting solder joint inspection without any programming. So you just tell the system where the solder joint is based on the Gerber, and the system will automatically analyze with all the parameters, with over 200 parameters, exactly what should be done using statistics, and actually find the way without without you having to be thinking of what would be the best strategy. The machine does that for you.
Okay, and that's really important because that makes the process more robust. You know, it's doing the same thing every shift rather than changing with each person. And lots of talk about investment in smart factory, industry 4.0, all that stuff. Is that something that's impacting you, and is that something that is changing your technology roadmap?
Not directly so much. I mean, we have all the interfacing to MES over XML and the protocol. So basically, we are all secured in that, and people can just hook up. So our machines are compatible. Our machines are ready for that. So that's not specifically something we have to do additional, or it's all part of the product.
Yeah, but that whole automation thing is certainly improving people's moods, improving investment opportunity, and the moods here seem very, very positive. It's been a very positive show for you as well.
Yeah, it's been fantastic. So we have, it's a great show. It was too busy. I'm seeing my people around everywhere without even knowing who was there at the show because I'm all the time busy. So no, it's looking good. So I look forward to a great year.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you'll enjoy the rest of the day. Thanks for stopping by and thanks for chatting.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.